The 10-word rule every Tesla employee must follow. July 30, 2022. Tesla released its 2021 impact report earlier this summer. And in it, the company noted many significant accomplishments, like how it helped customers avoid emitting 8.4 million metric tons of CO2e. But like many of Tesla's writings, it also includes mission-minded statements that offer insights as to how the Elon Musk-run company puts its ethos into practice. As one example, the 144-page report talked about a specific 10-word rule every Tesla employee should aspire to. As detailed in a report from Inc.com. Beyond the simple environmental impact upon which Tesla is always trying to improve, the company says it's focused on doing the right thing, a guideline by which the automaker's employees are meant to hold closely to. Tesla aspires to be a do-the-right-thing company, says Tesla in the corporate governance section of the impact report. Listed on page 12, corporate governance largely refers to the way a company promotes good practice amongst employees, to ensure nothing illegal or unethical for workers and stakeholders is happening. To be focused on being the kind of company to do the right thing is not a one-time event. And Tesla knows it. The statement including the word aspires emphasizes a continual process of improvement, and a general self-awareness surrounding the fact that it can always be done better. It also creates an expectation for individual employees to take part in that culture, and to keep focused on what's most important. In Tesla's case, reducing carbon emissions for the average driver. Tesla employees are encouraged to do the right thing, as if to suggest their actions as workers have moral implications when it comes to encouraging the masses to shift to zero-emission vehicles. The automaker already has a pretty good foundation for doing what's right for the environment. Still, the very purpose of releasing a yearly impact report is a part of the automaker's mission to constantly improve. Keeping detailed track of data regarding its environmental practices points out what Tesla has done to improve each year. And it even includes a section about the company's people and culture in the process of a world shift to sustainable tech. Like any company, Tesla's not perfect. The automaker strives to be acclaimed by onlookers, shareholders and employees alike as a do-the-right-thing company. And this defines much of their reach as an EV company. Source reposted and summarized from Peter McGuthrie at Avanex. My take there is a mission statement that I can get behind. Tesla will see the next decade of awesome. July 30, 2022. Tesla may have already accomplished a lot of things over the years, but according to board member Kimball Musk, the company is just getting started. And from this point on, things will only get more exciting. Kimball recently became the subject of news reports after he exercised a call option to purchase 25,000 TSLA shares at a discounted price of $74.17. As per a Form 4 filing, Kimball's recent round of TSLA purchases cost him $1.85 million, allowing him to own a total of 536.240 shares of the electric vehicle maker. Responding to a comment about his recent TSLA purchase on Twitter, Kimball noted that the company is actually just getting started. He also noted that he cannot wait for the next decade of awesome from my brother and his amazing team. Kimball's comments may seem quite typical considering his position in Tesla, but it should be noted that he is privy to the company's inner workings and latest projects thanks to his seat on the board and his relationship with CEO Elon Musk. As such, Kimball is likely fully aware of Tesla's specific plans for the near future, or at least the coming decade. Tesla is engaging in a lot of projects that could truly set it apart from the rest of the auto industry. Revolutionary vehicles like the Cybertruck and the Tesla Semi are about to see their first deliveries. And products like Optimus, a humanoid robot, could effectively change the manufacturing game. What's truly exciting, however, is that Kimball specifically mentioned the next decade in his tweet. Products like the Cybertruck and Semi are likely just a year away. And Tesla is poised to release a prototype of its Optimus humanoid bot this coming AI Day too. This suggests that Tesla still has a whole lineup of exciting projects and products after Optimus. And they would likely be just as if not more exciting than what the company has done so far. Elon Musk may have teased Tesla's long-term plans in his previous comments about Master Plan Part 3. The initiative, Musk stated, is focused on scaling Tesla to such a point where the company could effectively usher in a meaningful shift towards sustainability. Musk also teased that Master Plan Part 3 would feature sections related to SpaceX and the Boring Company. Such projects and goals definitely fit the bill for a decade of awesome. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: 10 years from now, people will think today's Tesla stock prices were crazy cheap. Tesla Model Y shipments from Giga Texas are hitting their pace. July 30, 2022. During the second quarter earnings call, Tesla CEO Elon Musk noted that Gigafactory Texas is poised to hit the 1,000 vehicle per week mark hopefully in the next few months. Recent observations from drone operators who are closely monitoring the Giga Texas complex suggest that Tesla is working hard to achieve this ambitious goal. Tesla is quite unique in the way that the company allows enthusiasts to monitor and observe the progress of its upcoming factories. Giga Texas is no different. So the facility's progress is constantly being chronicled by a number of drone operators. One of these is Jeff Roberts, who has been flying over the Giga Texas site since its earliest days. As noted by Roberts in a recently uploaded video, Giga Texas appears to be shipping out larger numbers of Model Y. This bodes well for the facility and Tesla's Model Y deliveries this third quarter, as Giga Texas vehicles could help add to the output of the Fremont factory. The Fremont plant, after all, still produces the majority of the Model E's being delivered by Tesla in the United States. Giga Texas is definitely ramping up production and shipping of Model E's this quarter. Additionally, we've got concrete pouring in the cathode building, more rooftop solar expansion, north end drainage system wrapped up, 20 new V3 superchargers in the south end, and the east entrance has glass will soon have doors. Wow, another banner day at Giga Texas. Roberts wrote in his recent Flyovers video description. Gigafactory Texas is Tesla's latest and most advanced plant, but it is still in its early stages, as noted by the company in its Q2 2022 earnings call. There is still a lot of work and optimizations that will be done in Giga Texas. For example, Tesla is looking to start 4680 battery cell production at the site within the next couple of months, at the end of the third quarter. More importantly, Elon Musk also noted that Tesla is confident that Gigafactory Texas could achieve a Model Y production rate of 5,000 units per week by the end of the year. By the end of 2023, Musk noted that Giga Texas and Berlin could hit 10,000 cars per week. I'm confident we'll get to 5,000 cars a week in Austin and Berlin by the end of this year or early next year, and probably but not certainly 10,000 cars a week at both locations by the end of next year, Musk said. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: let's ramp up those new factories and help change the world. Proposed EV tax credit will make Tesla Semi super cheap. July 30, 2022. Class 8 trucks aren't cheap, and electric versions are pricier. A $40,000 tax credit will make a huge difference. Just yesterday, we learned that there's a newly proposed U.S. federal EV tax credit that could be signed into law soon. While the potential bill has all sorts of details related to consumer EVs, there's also a credit for heavy-duty commercial vehicles. If the new credit becomes law, the upcoming Tesla Semi will be much cheaper. Electrifying passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs certainly helps reduce emissions. However, it's arguably even more important to transition fleets and larger commercial vehicles from gas to electric power. But it's an extremely expensive mission, and the vehicles themselves aren't cheap. Tesla's Semi is expected to start at around $150,000 and have a 300 miles range. However, Tesla has raised the prices on all of its EVs many times in the recent past. There's a good chance that when the Semi finally arrives to market, it will cost more than the automaker originally expected. Either way, it's highly likely that an electric semi-truck will cost much more than a diesel-powered option. At any rate, the new Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 and reconciliation bill that was agreed upon by Democratic Senators Chuck Schumer and Joe Manchin provides tax credits for electric vehicles, along with other programs to help reduce inflation and protect our environment. According to details about the EV tax credits in the bill, heavy-duty commercial vehicles that weigh over 14,000 pounds will be eligible for a tax credit of either $40,000 or 30% of the total cost of the vehicle. If the bill passes without any changes, the buyer would be able to take advantage of the lesser of the two options. We can only assume that the Tesla Semi will be eligible for the tax credit if the bill passes. However, we have no way to know for sure. Moreover, it's just a waiting game at this point as we learn more about the credit and await its fate. Source reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EV. My take: this is really good news for the semi. Not such good news for the ice trucks.